This is the Extra Point Podcast from Arizona's Family.
All right, we've had a star-studded list of guests here on the Extra Point Podcast over the years. This is our 250th episode, and we've talked about a lot of different sports topics here, but I don't know if we've had a topic quite like this. Sports and pop culture collides, so we had to bring in some special guests here to kind of help us sort things out. The Whitneys, Briana Whitney, Whitney Clark here.
Here we are.
Whitney squared.
Yes, yeah, Whitney squared. I like the concept here of talking sports and pop culture with you guys. We've got some real news to talk about here with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Oh, there's news.
We have a lot of tea.
Yes.
And so most recently today, I mean, the world, if you're only living under a rock if you don't know that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are allegedly dating.
Yes.
She was at the Chiefs game. And now Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce have their own podcast called New Heights. And Travis actually talked about it today.
So is it confirmed? I listened to the podcast, and I mean, I had to kind of sort through like a lot of F-bombs and like some stuff with the Eagles defensive line, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. But okay, so it is confirmed. Like, this is from the source. They are a couple. They're an item.
No, they didn't say that. There was no like definitive yes. It was more just like he talked about her being at the game and that, he made this very public, but from kind of going forward, he wanted it to be, sort of a private thing that they weren't going to be discussing, but they did address it.
Yeah.
And Jason Kelce's joke about Taylor Swift putting him on the map was like probably like the highlight, because so many people have been saying that, like, Swifties know who he is now. So pretty good stuff.
This really bridged the gap between anybody who was not a football fan but a Swiftie, and now we've got like a whole new era, if you will, of football fans. I loved football before this, but I also love Travis Kelce. So this is just like the pinnacle of all things.
Is it cute? Are we like? Is this a
we
cute?
Ship this. We ship this, as the youngins say.
Ship this with the T.
We ship.
Like just like SHIP.
Yeah, no T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No T.
Only T for Taylor and Travis, not shipped.
Yeah. But I will say that I think it's not because it's just an NFL player. It's because specifically it's Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce and their whole family. I feel like was one of the biggest storylines of the Super Bowl. It was two
I interviewed Donna. Yeah, we had a good chat.
Mama Kelce.
Yeah,
and I think it was like Mama Kelce, Taylor Swift together in the suite. I think a lot of people didn't think we would ever see that. And so I think that they were so sort of beloved and people really liked their family that's why this is like such a spectacle, because it's just not like any NFL
is this
player.
like it's like JFK and like Marilyn Monroe or something? Like what is this?
That was more scandalous.
I don't know. I don't know who I would even compare it to. Joe, do you have any comparisons?
Okay, so we're gonna bring in Joe now. I just hit the wrong button. I hit camera 2. I meant to hit camera 3. So Joe is our great sports producer here, an NFL fan. Are you Swiftie?
Swiftie by proxy. I don't know. I like her. I'm not.
He dabbles.
So
he dabbles.
Not like fanatical. Like I'm a fan, but you know what I mean. Like respect her work.
I'm not spending $1,000 to go to a Swift concert.
But some of us might.
But if you did, would you wear something shiny?
No, I wouldn't wear shiny.
What Taylor Swift era are you in? What era?
What's the Shake It Off?
1989, of course.
And then what's the one like under the bleachers?
Love Story.
Red?
Under the bleachers?
Oh no, Love Story.
Love Story.
Okay. Oh,
Love
yeah.
Story's a good one too,
Yeah,
but that's
okay.
not the song.
Yeah.
That's the I wear short skirts.
She
wears
wears
t-shirts.
t-shirts. I cheer
Captain
captain
and I'm in the bleachers.
Dreaming about the day.
That was fantastic.
I was not expecting Joe to pull
Okay,
that out.
Bad Love, go.
Trouble.
What?
Bad Love, go.
What is bad
Bad
love?
Love? Is
That's
it
not
Bad
even-
Love?
No.
What is the
Bad
song?
Blood.
Bad Blood.
Oh,
Okay.
oh my
Bad.
God.
Okay. I know that one.
Well,
That's a good one.
Well,
That-
my
It is-
question,
Yeah.
my question
Yes.
for Mark yesterday was
Yeah.
like, what do you know about Taylor Swift? Like, what is your Taylor Swift sort of knowledge?
Okay, so Adriana Padre, our intern, gave me this.
Okay.
I don't. Did you
French-
guys give each other one of these?
Slay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So
Friendship
it's-
bracelet.
and that's how
Big deal.
Travis Kelce was able to rope in Tay-Tay.
He tried. He at the concert he was like, so he says.
I think that's what, I mean.
Yeah.
The biggest lesson we can learn here is Travis Kelce went on after going to the Taylor Swift concert at Arrowhead and in Kansas City and said, I wanted to talk to Taylor. I made her a friendship bracelet. I tried to get her number, but she wasn't meeting anybody. And he put that out there in the public. So I think we've all learned that you have to take any shot you give. Like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's what Travis said. And look at how it worked out for him.
He shot his shot, and it paid off at least. She went to the game. And one of the things he said today was that it was pretty ballsy, which, I mean, she has a very busy schedule. She could have found a million reasons not to go. But she said, hey, an NFL player invited me to a game. She was there.
Okay, so if a guy, and I mean, I don't know if you've thought about doing this too, Joe, with the friendship bracelet, it walks up and gives you a friendship bracelet, what's your reaction?
I'm honored.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be like the fact that I'm like engaged to a man who was
no. I'm like, sure.
Would you like to be friends?
I think if you were like a single woman and you were at a Taylor Swift concert and a guy gave you a friendship bracelet, you would think that was adorable.
I would think it was so cute. And honestly, at this point, I might still think it's cute at a coffee shop or something like that. You know.
So is that how it works? Like, do people give people friendship bracelets and it turns into other things at the concerts? Like, what's the track record here? Is there any creepy friendship bracelets? Anything like? I'm way off the market, so I want to pass this along to my kids so they know the rules.
I actually don't know, because when I went to the concert, it was early on, and I didn't know anything about the friendship bracelet thing. It wasn't until later that I saw like people giving celebrities friendship bracelets, but we could just try to keep it as a sweet, nice thing. Like, we just let's not make it weird. Let's just keep it as a nice thing.
I saw people show up to the concert early, and they kids set up like a beading station, and they all beaded.
Make them
that's
together.
so cute.
At
is cool.
the concert. So instead of like drinking beer and watching a football game at a tailgate, like they would make friendship bracelets, and then just like their arms would just be full of them, and then you pass them out amongst people at the concert.
And that is the thing. As the Eras tour went on and went around the country, to Joe's point, people were trading friendship bracelets all the time, and people were having armfuls. But I think people sometimes forget the Eras tour opening night of the whole entire tour was here in Glendale.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Were y'all there?
Yes.
She was, yeah.
Yes, I was there. I remember it all
just tell
too
us
well.
about it. Tell us about the.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that night was so cool, because now you see so many concerts on TikTok and you can kind of see what it's like. But on that day, nobody knew what the Eras tour was going to be. We had no idea what it was going to entail. And so it was a surprise for us, 70,000 people in there, and then everybody else. And so there was such an energy, but the friendship bracelet thing kind of was born as the tour continued. So had I known at that time, I would have made some friendship bracelets. It is a regret.
And when was that? When did that was
March?
That was March.
It was March.
So this is a new thing.
It's a new thing.
Newer-ish.
You're way ahead. You're on brand. You're very on trend.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow. What was her first song, by the way?
Miss Americana.
Of the tour or
How does
ever?
that one go? I feel
Of
like
the
I should
tour?
know that one. Yeah. Well, first song she came out to. Like, what was the first one?
It was Miss Americana.
It was Miss Americana
Yeah.
and the Heartbreak Prince.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then that
I don't know that one.
it segued into Cruel Summer, which is
I know that
so
one. That's a
Whitney,
good song.
Fun
Yes.
fact here.
Yeah.
So Cruel Summer is so popular. Whitney and I, we have a favorite freeway in the Valley, which is
Can I
Wait,
guess?
yes,
Hold on.
yes.
Can
Wait,
Joe
guess,
guess?
Guess what our favorite freeway
favorite
is.
freeway.
51.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the 143. It's
No.
splits tone in
No.
half. It's
No.
like you're cheating.
It's the
143 is
it's-
amazing,
no.
by the way. Okay.
It's the
Okay.
51,
Yeah.
specifically like at sunset.
Yes.
Like when you're going like north on the 51.
Oh, through
you
Dreamy
know,
Draw?
Like, that
Yes.
area.
I got engaged there.
You did?
Oh.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you should know about this, because the 51 is such our favorite freeway that to the point that Whitney and I have made a Spotify playlist just for the two of us called Cruising Down the 51.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's the first song on that playlist? Cruel
Cruel
Summer.
Summer.
But it's cruel. Oh, because is it like a happy song? Cruel Summer?
Yeah.
No, it's a very upbeat song. And
Yeah.
it was like the song got really popular again when the Eras tour started, and we did have like literally a cruel summer here in Arizona.
Oh, that's a good point.
It made
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
perfect sense for us this summer. So
yeah.
But we love
that's
it.
a good one. So,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
always.
Mark, do you know Bananarama, Cruel Summer? 'Cause
Oh, from the Karate Kid.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Yes. What?
It's a great song. They remade it too for a surfing movie.
Oh my God, Taylor Swift needs to remake "Cruel Summer."
That
It's
version.
a cruel summer.
Oh yeah, I know that song.
Yeah,
I know that song.
I don't know that.
Daniel
song.
LaRusso was
think
playing
if you
soccer
heard
on the
it,
beach,
you
Okay,
would.
okay.
and then Johnny and the Karate Guys beat him up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an American classic.
So the crossover between Taylor Swift and the sports world, is that something that you think is going to be annoying for sports fans? Do you think it's going to be like have more people watch the games, you know?
And the longevity of it. How long do we
Yeah.
expect Swifties to be fully immersed in this world?
Well, so I'm the cynic here. I'm wondering if this thing's like set up like the 50s in Hollywood.
publicity?
Yes, like
why would they need more
they weren't
publicity?
holding
Neither one
hands
of
though.
them.
Weren't they holding hands?
That's what I think. I think everyone's first instinct was like publicity, but
Sure.
also it's not like either of them really need it. But at the same
No.
time, like who knows? you
Right.
know?
I think this might have been hatched in the offices in Park Avenue as they tried to put together the next TikTok sensation here.
I mean, I think that his jersey sales went up like 400% the next day.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Or something
Wow.
like that. So there was like a correlation between people actually watching like NFL videos and all of
Yeah.
this happening, and it's kind of
It's
interesting.
a good thing for everybody, which I think is great. And I think Whitney kind of touched on this earlier, but they're both pretty endearing. People love the Kelces. They also love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And Travis and Taylor have those silly personalities.
Travis and Taylor.
It's
Oh my
TNT,
gosh.
It's Whitney
It's like
Spears
they're going to
and
prom.
Swift. No, when they were
It's
in the
cute.
car, like leaving the stadium, it was like you were watching two kids in high school. Like
And I
leave
love
the
it.
dance. That's like literally what. And I think some people like are probably like over it and don't care, but there's just so many terrible things happening in the world. It's
Right.
like, this
Yes.
is
Right.
something. This is a fun distraction.
Yes, and I will bring up because I have to. Recently now, among all the things that have gone viral with this whole situation, but there was a tweet that said Taylor was in the suite eating a piece of chicken with ketchup and seemingly ranch.
Seemingly.
Oh,
so
and then
now-
she loves. Okay, yeah.
So I love ranch dressing, so I
Oh, okay, yes.
like
yes.
obsessed with it. But now that has taken off as well. So brands like Arby's, Heinz ketchup are all tweeting about their best menu items with seemingly ranch. There's merchandise now. The Empire State Building Twitter account
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
lit up red and white and said ketchup and seemingly ranch. The Empire State Building.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I mean, it's
how much product can she move?
Well,
She's
it
a
is-
powerhouse.
it
Have
is-
we ever seen?
It is
No.
kind of crazy to see like how something can like really catch on, and it's like just been this whole week. It's been like that.
So what do you think one of her like posts is worth? Like if we were to, I mean,
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, because I know her tour was like over $1 billion.
I think maybe
yeah.
$2
I mean, I
billion.
don't know.
Yeah.
it would be a lot.
how many people are eating ranch now? Are you finding that it's not readily accessible at grocery stores?
Well, the grocery store ranch is not it anyway. So let's.
Hold on. What's the difference?
Oh, come on. Hidden Valley does not.
That's
it's-
a whole nother podcast.
We've got the, like the shaker at home. We like shake.
That's
like,
a whole
we've got-
nother podcast topic.
But do I think
Yeah.
people who don't normally include ranch in their meals might do it just to be a part of seemingly ranch? I do, and I support it.
Are you up for an endorsement deal if we can get you one?
Oh my God, yeah, of course.
The Extra Point
Ranch would be
podcast is
at
brought to
the
you by
top.
Seemingly Ranch, the Whitney Squared segment.
When I saw
Travis-
that picture of the chicken with the ranch, I immediately thought of Briana. 'Cause
She
everyone
loves
in
ranch.
the newsroom knows how much she loves ranch.
Like I have a ranch cup in the newsroom refrigerator that says
course.
Briana's Ranch just for whenever there's food here. That's honestly embarrassing.
So what do you what else goes with it besides chicken? Like I mean, pizza.
Pizza,
Pizza,
fry-
quesadillas.
quesadillas.
Oh yeah, quesadillas, fries, cheeseburgers, grilled cheese,
Grilled cheese.
wings. Yeah, no, you guys, it's sandwich.
Sushi.
I thought I
Not
knew
soon.
you.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure weren't going too far off the rails.
It's already
That's
there.
pretty obvious. We're
Yeah,
off the
we're
rails.
off the rails.
Joe, what do you think this does for the NFL to have Taylor Swift
I think
as part of it?
eventually NFL fans are going to be like, can we stop talking about
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I showed
Yeah.
Matt Hippie, our sports producer. Oh look, she's rumored to be going to the Jets games, and he's like, "Is this what it's going to be every time? Like every game, is she going to be there or not?" I'm like, probably. And there are so many they call hardo NFL fans that they're going to start hating this
Right.
more.
Well, we have a good example of that, right?
What is that?
Jessica Simpson.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. There's
yeah. When
'cause
she was dating Tony Romo,
I do remember
that was like, oh, this is cool. And then she sang halftime, and then she's up in the suite, and you're like, Tony Romo threw an incompletion. It's Jessica Simpson's
Well,
fault.
there have been some like Giselle Bündchen and Tom Brady were married for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Ciara
think
and
of the
Russell
other.
Wilson.
Yeah, they're still
Oh,
together.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's people.
Jessica Simpson.
Are they
ended up
blaming her
marrying-
for his woes?
Jessica Simpson ended up marrying another NFL player, Eric Johnson.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
for the 49ers.
I thought she was married to Nick Lachey.
There was
They were
a
married a
time.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Those
didn't
are
finish
sort
the
of-
reality show.
Those are the biggest celebrity couples I can think. The
Yeah.
football, NFL celebrity
Someone made
couples.
the point that like NFL players don't usually get A-listers. That's like NBA, because you can be seen on courtside. So
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
I never
And a
even
lot
thought
of-
of that.
I thought of like a lot of these NFL players are kind of like together, like wifed up already. To get like a single bachelor main name is kind of rare.
Yeah.
My thing here is you have Taylor Swift, who's just dominating the world basically, but she has this insanely successful tour. She's enjoying, she's having fun, and you've got Travis Kelce, who just won the Super Bowl. He's fun, he's enjoying his life. They're about the same age, I think. I think these are two people that just are happy. They're seeing what happens, they're seeing where this goes, and they're enjoying it and kind of living for the ride of it. And I love that.
So where does it go? We'll kind of land the plane here.
Fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like one of those people that on the podcast today, he was like, he wants to keep it private, which I'm one of those people that I totally respect that, because I do think something should be private. And if they really do want to be a couple, then, but I mean, it is very public and it's very out there. So, I mean, wedding bells.
Travis and Taylor.
That's what everyone.
Can you imagine like
that's
the
what
cake?
people are hoping for, but you can only hope that people are happy, I suppose.
Hey, Bill Belichick said that this was his best catch
catch,
ever.
yeah.
So,
If you've got Bill Belichick actually talking, like that's a win.
even
Yeah.
Travis said that on his podcast.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So I mean, I think I hope for the best. I'd love for this to work out in the end, but honestly, I think they're just having so much fun no matter what, and we love that for them, and everybody is kind of coming together for this, and you can't hate it.
Well, and the best thing is on Sundays, if she does go to the games, that means like wives and husbands and everyone in the household might have a reason to be watching the games. If you,
Right,
I
right.
will tell you that I was very disappointed on Sunday because I figured out I couldn't watch the Chiefs game.
I was
when
upset
I found out she
too.
was there. I don't get the channel.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We
I
need
didn't
to
either.
fix that here. We have a
So-
sports channel now. Yeah.
The game was such a blowout that they switched to the Cardinal. Well, actually, no.
Well,
Locally.
the Cardinals were playing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
normally,
Yeah.
to be
I
fair,
actually
normally I
wasn't
do
here,
watch
so I
the
didn't- yeah.
Cardinals,
Yeah.
but at this point, Taylor Swift, I just
Yeah.
So do
That
you
be
want?
there.
happened around the country though? Like CBS cut or Fox cut and went to
Yeah.
the Cardinal game.
That's man. You wonder if they put a camera on Taylor the entire time.
I think
That's when we're
think
gonna
they
know
will.
if
Live
if,
stream
if
of
she's
just
cool, like
Taylor.
if she's doing this for the pub, or if I mean, at some point, like
Yeah.
you said,
Well,
Joe.
did you see the one video like she like cleaned up everything?
Yes.
in
Oh,
the
I did
suite?
see
Did she
that.
really?
we
Yeah.
love a clean girly.
But what's also kind of weird is that she's not very public with her other relationships. So like
Yeah.
to be seen publicly like that was she's written a lot of songs, and who she's dating, and there's like paparazzi pictures. But to be like that was something that I think a lot of Taylor Swift fans were very surprised to see, because that's not something we typically see of her.
So how much more will we see her? Like, is she?
we can only hope a lot.
Right. Okay. So y'all want like a camera on her, like a channel where you can watch her watch the football game.
I think I would watch a lot more football if there was
I'd be
a
down
Taylor
for
Swift
that.
camera.
Yeah, I mean, let's like this.
What if we got her on the sidelines? What if she's down there cheering or
There's,
something?
Like NFL people.
What if
at home
she's a
like,
ref?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Manning cast has to get her on too.
Oh my
On the
gosh.
Chiefs game.
That would be great. Think she'd do this show?
Well, I mean, I hope this is a top episode for you guys.
You know what? This is Joe said it. What do we call it?
Swifty at 250.
This is the 250th episode.
Oh, that's so congratulations.
Yeah, this
Thank you.
awesome.
That's
That's
big,
cool.
big moment. Yeah.
Congratulations.
the extra point
Yeah.
is killing it.
So shout
Thank
out to
you.
Taylor
Thank you.
and Travis.
Shout out to Taylor. And how do we get invited if they're at the wedding? Like, can we cover that? You think that's a media event?
Oh, it would have to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the four of us might not be.
If
at the
there's
top of
one
the list, but we
credential,
can
who
try.
gets it between you two?
Oh, we'd have to have like a karaoke, like we'd
Yeah,
have to
like
have like a
karaoke
lyric.
off.
on. We'd have
Oh
to,
my
like-
gosh.
We'd
Okay.
have to do like trivia.
What song would you sing for the win?
If I had to sing a Taylor, if I had to sing, I sing it all the time. Probably like Bad Blood.
just because I'd be going for like the gold, all too well 10-minute version.
Oh wow!
Which nobody wants to hear me sing for 10
the
minutes.
fact that
but
you even picked that, I'm like, I feel like you would have to be the winner because you picked the 10-minute version song.
I just love that song so much. It's probably my favorite Taylor Swift song, but it's hard to pick because there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Joe? for the win?
Oh, Trouble. I like.
Oh yeah, I like that
I knew
song.
you were
How's Trouble
trouble.
go?
Yeah, it's
It's like, now I'm
knew
lying
you
on the
were
cold,
trouble.
hard ground. Oh.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. There's been a lot more singing on this episode than I thought was going to.
No, it's
Right?
good.
Happen.
It's good. We should start a family band here.
Yeah. And at least we've taught you that it is bad blood and not bad love.
I do know this.
We were very
Mad
Thank
love.
you. Thank you. I haven't had a lot of time to listen to the hits.
okay.
That's okay.
But I will leave you with this. I think we just tell everybody. I think we just have a sleigh day.
Slay day.
Sleigh day.
Slay the day.
Swifty 250.
And the Extra Point podcast is a production of 3TV, CBS 5, and AZFamily.com in Phoenix, Arizona.